Hey guys! So it has been a while, several months, and definitely the longest I've ever gone without making a video on this channel. And that is pretty much because I have been working full-time and still trying to keep up with reading and knitting and video games and all the stuff that I really love to do. And I've also just been a bit more social, hanging out with friends and family lately, so not really a whole lot of time for making videos. Another main reason why I haven't really felt up to making videos is because I think what a lot of people have been experiencing who make videos, views are down and subscriptions are going down and all of that stuff, and I was barely getting any comments on most of my videos anymore, and a lot of the comments I was getting were troll comments. So just not really a lot of fun for me. I just wasn't getting a whole lot out of making videos. I'm still watching all the people I subscribe to, but as far as making videos myself, my heart's just not really in it at the moment. I know a lot of you follow me on Goodreads and Instagram, and I'm still very active there, and you can see what I've been reading and crafting and all of that good stuff. So I'll link those down below if you're interested. But I am actually on vacation from work right now, and today is officially my last day off. I still have my normal weekend after today, but then it's back to work, and I've been thinking of making a video all week, and it took until almost the end of my vacation to actually get around to doing it, so you can take from that what you will. But I wanted to make a video and just talk about what I have been up to lately and what I've been knitting and reading and all of that good stuff. So I'm still working on my goal of reading 100 books this year, 48 of which will be short books, and I'm on track, but it's definitely become a lot harder to keep up recently because I have started hanging out with more friends and that kind of stuff, but it's definitely worth it because it's been pretty great lately. So I have been posting pictures at the end of every month of the short books from my own shelves I have been reading, and I have cleared some space off of my shelves, but it's technically extra space on top of the shelves, so I still don't really have any room for more new books at this point, but progress has been made and I've been really enjoying it, and I try to basically read one short book from my own shelf each week. And then I have a little bit of extra time to catch up at the end of the month. And then I've also been reading lots of library books and some new releases. And because I have had less time to read, I have started checking out graphic novels from the library to help me keep up with my general reading goal, which was an idea that I have had all year but hadn't really needed to act upon until now, but it's definitely coming in handy and I've really been enjoying it. I have also been knitting and crocheting like crazy. I just have a bunch of stuff that I am excited to be working on and stuff that I have recently finished that is some of my favorite items I've ever made, so I wanted to show you those. When I started crocheting and following crocheters on Instagram, I came across Jessica of the Hook Nook, and she has this pattern for a hat which I think is called the Jessie hat, which I just fell in love with, and it is knitting, so she does do a little bit of knitting as well, but I really wanted to make this hat, and the hat I'm wearing I did not make. So she posted a pattern by another knitwear designer, which is Emily of the Blue Mouse, and she designed a free cardigan sweater pattern that she posted on Jessica's website. So that's how I came across Emily. So this is the cardigan. It's got this kind of lace detail which looks way more complicated than it actually is because It doesn't use any cabling needles, it just uses like slip stitches and yarn overs and that kind of thing, and I really enjoyed it. It has the lace pattern kind of going down the front, and I need to try and block this so it doesn't curl in at the edge there. And then going down the sleeve as well, and this is cotton yarn, so it's really good for summer, and I look forward to wearing it more next season. And through Emily, I discovered brioche and became totally obsessed. So I think I mentioned and showed you a little bit of this in my last video, but this is a cowl that I made that is brioche, and the dark yarn is Lion Brand in navy, and then the colorful yarn is one that I hand dyed with a kit that I got for Christmas last year. So I'm totally obsessed with brioche, so this is the only thing I've really made, but it was so difficult but a whole lot of fun, and I want to try and block this to try and stretch it out a little bit more so it's kind of more like an infinity scarf than a cowl, but that was a whole lot of fun. And then I also crocheted a sweater, which was the first kind of yoke sweater I had ever done, and this is how it came out. I love this design, and it's based on stained glass windows. And the purple yarn is one that I bought on my birthday on a trip to a local yarn store. And it's Malabrigo and is absolutely gorgeous, but it was a size too big for the pattern, which I knew when I bought it because I couldn't find anything I liked in the right size. So since I'm pretty experienced with crochet, even though I've only been doing it for a couple years, I decided that I could just make it work and figure it out as I go. So I had to adjust a lot of the things, and it did come out really tight right here in the chest. But I blocked it and it kind of made it a little bit more wearable, and it's not too bad. And luckily things that are tight around the chest are easier for me to wear because I don't need a whole lot of space there. It's got some detailing on the sleeves, and then this is the hem. I kind of added this on myself, these little bits here, because I just felt like it needed something more at the bottom. So there are pictures of this on my Instagram and my Ravelry, which I will also link down below. I try to keep it updated, but don't always do it right away. And right now I am working on my Lofoten sweater, which is also by Emily of the Blue Mouse, and it's in the other room so I won't show you, but I am posting pictures on Instagram and my stories, and I have a highlight featured on my main profile if you want to see the progress so far. So that's what has been keeping me busy a lot lately. I've watched a lot of The West Wing, and I've also started a re-watch of The Gilmore Girls, which I have been really enjoying, so I've gotten a lot of this stuff done while watching that. I haven't been playing a whole lot of video games because I've been focusing on reading and knitting, but I did beat Assassin's Creed Unity, and I really want to play some Zelda because I bought some of the older games for my 3DS through the Virtual Console, and I do have another Assassin's Creed game that I own and haven't started yet, so I definitely look forward to those as well. I think I'm just gonna start taking off a whole week from work twice a year and just relax and like have a staycation, because that's what I've been doing this week and it's been amazing. Work is going well. It's a brand new position that they created that I went out for and got, so a lot of it is new and we're kind of just still figuring out exactly all the tasks that I'm doing. It's kind of a lot more than I expected, and I don't know if I will stay in this position for a whole long time, but I definitely do love where I'm working and can see working there for a very long time. So that's pretty much most of what has been going on lately, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or definitely go follow me on my more active social media platforms. Life has been really good, and I hope it's been really good for you guys too. Let me know what you've been reading or knitting or playing, whatever it is. And I don't know when I will see you next. If I will see you again, I might pop on. I still have some more crazy elaborate reading plans for the next couple years, so you might be hearing from me later on, but it might be a while. So thank you as always for watching, and have a good one. Bye.